Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. It's Ty. I see we got somebody in here. Don't know who you are. Thank you for coming in. Um, I'm going to need to get a few people in so that I can step out and go and get my tablet, and so that I can see the comments because I don't have myself set up the way that I need to be. Got ahead of myself. Let's see here. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for coming in. I don't know who's in the room, but hello. Hope y'all are having a good day. Let's see here. I want to step out so that I can go and get my tablet and be able to read the comments when they come up. But I wanted to get some interaction going first so that y'all can talk amongst yourselves while I step away. Let's see. Thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever gave me that thumbs up. Thank y'all. Whoever's here. The soulless trench coat. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Let's see here. Oh, Animations Real is back. How are you doing? Okay, so look, first of all, before we get too deeply into anything, let me just say I'm fine with channels supporting each other in the live stream. So if you see other channels that, hey Rachel, how are you doing? Exciting to see you. So if you see some other channels that you haven't seen before and you want to let them know that you're supporting them, they will probably support you back. We're big on that here in this live stream. So, I wanted to talk about, hey, Phone Jones, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, y'all, she's huge. So I'm just trying to tell you, I'm trying to give y'all hints on who to connect with when they come into this live stream. She's a good person to know. Let's see, I'm doing well. Okay, so y'all, can y'all give me like just a quick second and let me run out and get my tablet? I'll be right back. I'm so mad at myself. Hold on, give me just a second. Mommy, baby girl, stay with mommy. Okay. Uh, I leave to take poops on my stream. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, okay, so let's trench coat. That's more information than I wanted to know about you, but all right. Let's see here. Y'all, I told you guys that I only come on to do the lunchtime live stream when I see something happening on Twitter that I'm just have like such a reaction that I have to talk about it. I have to get it off my chest. So I got a little bit of information. Oh, Poetry's here. Poetry, you know, Phone Jones is here. I know you're just listening and driving, but your girl, Phone Jones is here. So yeah, our celebrities in the house. So the NFL, you guys, and this stupid ass new policy that they have made for um, athletes kneeling during the singing of the national anthem at NFL games. The new policy is that there's going to be a fine, but the fine is going to be imposed on the team, not the individual. Hey, Bauer 189. Okay, so he and I were hanging out in Sammy Holland's live stream yesterday. She got on and did a live stream yesterday. It's going well. I hope your day is going well. So the policy is that okay, so y'all gotta give my tablet a minute to get started. Hi, Liberty Bell. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Phone Jones. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's going to be imposed on the team, and it's a 15-yard penalty that they're going to impose on the team of any player who decides to kneel during the anthem. Now, then after that, if the team, so whatever the team chooses to do to penalize this player, then the team can do that. That will be left up to the team. But they do also say that the players have the, hi Jono on the go, how are you doing? Hi Vern. So they do say though that the players have the option of just staying, they don't have to come on to the field during the singing of our racist ass national fucking anthem. Okay, so you guys, there's so much around this, you guys, and I love football. Hey, Jadale, thank y'all for coming in. Um, I love well American football, but here's my issue. I've always been a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan, and the Dallas Cowboys have one of the most racist owners in the league. Team owners Jerry Jones. I think that the Texans owner kind of gives him a run for his money, but this is absolutely ridiculous. And the NFL has so much money. Oh, you're a Cowboys fan. Okay, so yeah. And I just feel like I don't even want to. Let's just say it's been a rough 20 years, right? Being a Cowboys fan. And at this point, I think that I could be fine, like, not even watching the NFL next season. NFL, you have a lot of money. You have a whole lot of money. And I think that rather than coming up with this stupid ass penalty for players for kneeling, that you all could put some money towards programs to help alleviate, to help heal the reasons why they're kneeling, to help get rid of some of this racist shit that's going on in our country. NFL, you have that power. Hi, Colorado Martini. How are you doing? Let's see here. Oh, you're an Eagles fan. Okay, well, congratulations. That's, a division rival, but congratulations. I won't hold that against anybody today. But you guys, what are your thoughts on this new policy? I think it's absolutely stupid. That's just me. Um, Going back to the genesis of all of this, I commend Colin Kaepernick for kneeling, for taking a stand, so to speak, on his knees, when he wanted to speak up and use his voice and use that platform to say, things are not going well in this country, for poor people, for people of color, for disenfranchised groups, and so it bothered me, I must admit, when he was doing it his last season, in the NFL. I don't know if there will be another season, but it bothered me that there were not more people kneeling with him in that season. Um, Everybody was kind of just okay to let him hang out and dry, and then the following season, it is from what I see. Oh, hey, Wolverine Scratch. Jada lost her. What? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Jada lost her hair. I don't know what that means. Okay, so it bothered me though that so many players, and particularly black players, but it was more than, got involved this past season only after President Trump said, made the remark in calling people sons of bitches who decided, that they would want to kneel. And so now there were more people kneeling, this past season. And it's like, it bothers me though that they weren't kneeling when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling for the reason that he was kneeling. This season, they were just kneeling to say, fuck you, Trump. It wasn't about the injustice that's going on with, the injustice that's going on in the country with people of color, with minorities, and like I said, with disenfranchised groups. Hi, Sammy. Okay, so Sammy, I was just telling them that Bauer 189 is in here, and I was telling them we were watching you stream yesterday. Hi, Family Toy Report and Gorgeous JC. Okay, so I don't know what anybody's politics is or what anybody's opinions are on the NFL and kneeling during the anthem, but in my opinion, it's a form of protest, and we have the right to protest here in America. And it pisses me off when people, usually black people, not always, because there were white players kneeling in protest. There were, there were Latino players kneeling as well. But there were, for the most part, black players kneeling. The NFL is made up of a whole lot of black guys. And it bothers me that when we protest, and in this particular instance, let's say, it was NFL players protesting, that we're told Well, a protest is okay as long as it's a peaceful protest, as long as but not that way. Don't protest that way. Don't protest here on this stage. Like go protest basically at home where no one can see you. So they were using the biggest stage that they have, the biggest platform that they have, and taking a knee. Now, albeit in my opinion, for selfish reasons at this point, not for the same reasons that Colin Kaepernick was doing it, which was to draw attention to the fact that there are some there's some ill shit going on with minorities in this country, and so for me, um, for people to say they need to get up, they need to respect the national anthem, I totally disagree. Our national anthem, who was written by a pro-slavery racist. And if you all know the lyrics of the fourth verse of the national anthem, it specifically speaks to, oh, hey, Slick, thank you for coming in. It specifically speaks to slaves. And if someone is in here who has the verse, it says something about a slave not being able to escape something or the grave. But anyway, here we are in America, land of the free, home of the slave. Oops, I mean brave. And so it just bothers me. I am not here for people saying, well, you can protest, but not in that way. Yeah, it does, Colorado Martini. Yeah, feel free to look up the lyrics for yourself. Google the lyrics to the entire national anthem, which, no one sings the entire national anthem when they sing it at sporting events. It's always just that first verse. But yeah, I just feel, and even if that weren't part of the lyrics, even if that weren't there, and this is a country, that was built on things like protesting and freedom of speech and all those things. Why do they have to be silenced now? So like nobody, it's not like the NFL is kind of trying to play both sides, but really showing you, okay, you Negroes stay in your place, is the way that I feel it. Hey, Jeffrey Helens, I haven't seen you in a minute. And so that's the way that I take it. That's the way that I hear it. That's the tone. So you can protest. We're not going to kick you out of the NFL. You're still going to play. You're still going to make some money for us. You're still going to make some money for your team owners. But you're going to keep your opinions to yourself. You're going to protest, I guess, in the off season, on your social media. And then maybe not even that. There might be a policy against that because they're still ambassadors of the NFL, even when they're not in uniform. So, I'm not here for it, you guys. I think that it's really fucked up. But I can't say that I didn't see it coming. And with all of the money that the NFL has, with all the black players that the NFL has, why not spend some of that time? Hey, Tammy's Makeup Trees, how are you doing? I just don't understand. This is America. You're not able to protest anyway. You're to choose. You remember when they were trying to stop protests after the elections? Yeah, my Broncos were romancing him. I really wanted him to come play for us. He's a great quarterback. And I will admit, yeah, like people need to be able to protest. However, they're going to protest. Protest. That's a very American thing, is protesting. Um, uh, and Colorado Martini, I like the Broncos, and Colin Kaepernick is not the best quarterback. He's not the worst. There are quarterbacks on NFL rosters who are worse than Colin Kaepernick. And so it surprises me a little bit that he can't find a job, but he'll be okay either way. He's still a millionaire, and if he's not going to bend his will or to be broken by the NFL just to have a job, then good for him. He can find other things. Oh, yeah, I can relate. Yeah, there should be at least 4 NFL teams clamoring, to get their hands on Colin Kaepernick. At least 4 that I can think of off the top of my head. But, yeah, you guys, I feel like, Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there are more than four. Um, but I just feel like black people are being told, basically shut the fuck up and deal with it. Racism's been here. This country was founded on racism. It's going to be here. It's here to stay. So just shut the fuck up about it. And you NFL players, you earn a really great salary. You get millions of dollars a year. So what are you so bent out of shape about? That's kind of how I feel. But, yeah, they do have the option to just stay in the locker room. So that's something. I guess, they're trying to appease both sides, but yeah, just any kind of penalty at all. I don't care, if it's not, just a penalty on the player, if it's not a monetary penalty, a 15-yard penalty. Um, yeah, I agree, Gorgeous JC, that that's not a protest to stay in the locker room. I agree. That's not protesting. And so, but the players, they have more power, I think, than they realize. If they all decide, or if one player from each of the 32 teams decides, we're going to kneel, and maybe the owners, or maybe everybody gets tired of the 15-yard penalties, or each team gets a 15-yard penalty, then we're all basically starting at zero. So let's one player kneel. It's like they're saying, go and deal with your problem in private. We don't want to have to hear about this stuff. We don't want to have to think about racism. We just want to, oh, thank you, Sammy. We just want to enjoy football. Now, you Negroes get out there and play, because God knows it's mostly black people playing football. And so it's just like, what would the NFL be without these black guys who are out there who y'all don't want to see kneeling? What would it be? So what is the solution? Get rid of the black guys, and then we have, a mostly white league again. Will that make the NFL more exciting? What are we supposed to do? I want to punch the owners. Slick is silly. and so it's just like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know a solution, but I would like to see some players still this season stand up and take a stand, a real stand, and not just a stand because President Trump called you sons of bitches, and so now you're in your feelings, and because I don't think that this past season. Oh, hey, Rowdy Chica, how are you doing? I don't think that this past season that the guys were protesting on some Colin Kaepernick shit. They were protesting on some, man, I can't believe President Trump said that about us. Well, then I'm going to kneel. Just because he called me a son of a bitch, he wants to call us that, then we're going to kneel. That's what I saw. Oh, wait, who's your team, Slick? Oh, yeah, and well, tell me your favorite NFL team, if you have one, if you still have one, if you ever had one. I grew up in Houston, Texas, was never an Oilers fan, was never a Texans fan. I can't even hear people calling that POS the P word. Oh, okay, so yeah, I just said, diehard Cowboys fan here, Gorgeous JC, ever since I've known, what football is. But the Cowboys, we have one of the most, Panthers, okay, we have one of the most racist owners in the league. We do. Plant Time. Hey, Plants Time, how are you doing? Yeah, Jerry Jones is one of the most racist owners in the league, and his name is trending on Twitter probably. Oh, you're a Cowboys fan too. Okay, cool. So we have a lot of Cowboys fans in here. Yay! I like that. But I just don't know that I'll be dealing with the. So yeah, y'all understand. It's been a rough 20-something years for us now, right? Like it's been a rough 22 years at this point being a Cowboys fan. But I'm willing to, the NFL has just lost its charm for me. Yeah, lots of people miss Tom Landry. It's not, the Cowboys is not what it was, It's amazing that the Cowboys still get to call themselves America's team. But, the Steelers. Now, I respect the Steelers, Tammy. I can say I respect the Steelers. I respect their 6 rings. And I just knew, that by now the Cowboys would have caught up. Oh, so okay, cool. There's so many Cowboys fans. That is so good. Okay, I love knowing that. And I just feel like Cowboys fans are generally good people. But that Jerry Jones, I swear, every time I see his name trending on Twitter, I'm hoping that it's because he was kidnapped or or he's selling the team or something. I did live stream during last football season, but it wasn't related to anything going on with football. Animations real, and I don't know if I don't know. Like, I just have such bad taste in my mouth for the NFL right now, and yeah, lots of people truly dislike Jerry Jones. He is all about ego and money and does not care about the Cowboys winning, and I miss the Cowboys winning. Uh, I miss that. The 90s were good. Let's see, a shot to keep it clear that bad taste roundup. Well, I don't drink. So, okay, you're kidding. Who is Jerry Jones? You're not saying that if you're a Cowboys fan. So, Jerry Jones, team owner. Hi, Elliot Plays. How are you doing? Let's see. He's a true owner and wants control of everything. Exactly. And it's just like, you've got to delegate some things because he's not good at everything. It would be fine if, I want to control everything, but I'm good at everything, but he's not good at much. Hi, Andy. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, yeah. And you guys feel free if you have, let's see, the way they objectify women, even during the commercials. Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, TJ's Woodworking Shop is in the house. Hey, yeah, boy. Feel free to support each other's channels. Y'all can let each other know, hey, I went to check out your channel and I like your channel. I'm supporting your channel, and maybe that person will support you back. I'm big on YouTubers supporting each other in this live stream. But you guys, I hate it. I hate that there has to be any kind of penalty at all. The kneeling, in my opinion, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, TJ's Workshop? How are you doing? Seriously. It's not hurting anyone. It's not taking anything away from the game. It's not being disrespectful. If they were, had some boom boxes up to their ears and were jamming some Snoop Dogg or NWA during the playing of the anthem, that would be disrespectful. Or if they were, pulling out their penises and pissing during the singing of the national anthem, that would be disrespectful. But to kneel, to take a knee, and to be quiet while you're taking a knee is not disrespectful. A racist ass national anthem that's being sung before a game. If they're standing for what they believe in, then stick to it and talk about why they do it. And I agree, Plans Time, and honestly, Plans Time, I will admit that was my problem for the reason that a lot of the guys were kneeling in this past season, because I don't think that it had anything to do. I honestly commend Colin Kaepernick for why he was kneeling, and he said that he's trying to draw attention to injustices that are going on with minorities and poor people in this country. But this past season, the players were kneeling only because President Trump called them sons of bitches. Anybody, whatever the comment was that he made about, sons of bitches kneeling on, and they were upset. So they were kneeling in protest of Trump's comment, not in protest of anything that was going on in the nation, not in protest of things that are happening, with the majority of the players in the NFL being black men. They weren't protesting about injustices that are happening to black men who look like them. They were just protesting because their egos were in the way, because they were upset about what Trump said. And that's a problem for me too. Hey, Lady B, how are you doing? But you know what, though? This is America. We have a right to protest. We have freedom of speech. And even if that is why they were protesting, which still burns me up, they still had a right to do it. We have a right to protest in this country. So we'll definitely talk about it more in the live stream on Sunday. Not a whole lot what really caught my attention in the news this week. And so this was, let's see, that's where Jerry Jones' two faces. He said, let's see, okay, I know it's more coming to that comment, Plans Time. But I think that I know where you're going with it, but I'll wait. I don't want to just put words in your mouth. So yeah, y'all, please feel free. I'm going to just let this stream go for 30 minutes. Said one thing and did something else, I think is what you're going to say, Plans Time. Yep, exactly. I know exactly what you mean. And so, you guys, I love football. I'm from Texas, and football is what we do. And I cheered for a football team since I was in sixth grade, and I just I've just lost it. The NFL just I don't know if I need. I mean, and I don't want to watch arena football or anything like that. And I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to learn some other sport, but nothing gives me the satisfaction that I get as far as watching sports. Like I tolerate, NBA. I tolerate basketball during the playoffs and the finals, but I love watching football. But I just have such a horrible taste in my mouth for the NFL right now. I know I can't be the only one. So, what are y'all doing for this upcoming NFL season? Tell me that. You still supporting your team? You still gonna watch the games? Are you gonna buy Papa John's pizza? Like that was one thing that we talked about in the live stream last season. Tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me what y'all think about it. JD, hey, I'm just gonna stream for about 4 more minutes. I want to give it this topic 30 minutes, but my blood is boiling. Or not at the moment, but it was when I was reading on Twitter about the new Anthem kneeling policy that the NFL is going to put in place for next season, where they're penalizing teams. Thank you, Plans Time. I appreciate it. I love your pretty German Shepherd. Where they're penalizing the teams, a 15-yard penalty if a player kneels during the national anthem. So I think it's crap. And I guess I just kind of wanted to get everybody's initial opinions. And some people agree, some people disagree, and that's okay. We're not all going to think the same about it. But I think it's trash. I'm so tired of the NFL, and I love football, so that hurts. I love American football. I had to say American football because we're international in here, and everywhere else in the world, it's soccer, and we just call it soccer. But, I love American football, and I love the Cowboys. I cannot stand Jerry Jones. Hey, Justice Hambricks, I'm only here for about 3 more minutes just talking about this new bullshit-ass policy, in my opinion, that the NFL is putting in place for players who kneel, where, okay, the policy is that they are going to give the team a penalty, not the individual players, but when a player kneels during the national anthem, the team is going to get a 15-yard penalty. And then the NFL is saying that the team can punish the player, however the team decides to punish the player, they can deal with that on their own. But then also, though, the players have the right to just stay in the locker room if they choose to not come out during the singing of our racist anthem that encourages the killing of slaves. So, yeah, that's the policy. And I just thought that that protest was a very American thing. I thought that freedom of speech was a thing. Yeah, I agree it should be the person's choice. The kneeling doesn't take away anything. It doesn't take any extra time for them to kneel. The person who's singing the national anthem isn't being interrupted. If a person chooses to kneel, it doesn't take away from anything that's going to happen pre-game or during the play of the game or post-game if someone decides to kneel, other than the reaction that someone's going to have to that person kneeling. That's like forcing somebody. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it, Hambricks. And I don't know, if I were an NFL player, I would hope that I would be brave enough to still kneel if that's what I wanted to do. I would hope that if I felt that kneeling were the right thing to do, that I wouldn't stay in the locker room. What do you think the players are going to do, you guys? What I'm really hoping is that at least one player from each 32 teams each week of the season decides that they're going to kneel. That way every team gets the 15-yard penalty, and they're really all still starting at zero, is the way that I see it. So I would hope that, the players, like I was saying, they have more power than I believe they realize. What's going to happen, if, and not to say that all of the black players want to kneel, but the NFL we know is a predominantly is made up of predominantly black men. What if those black men all decided, well, we're gonna kneel, or y'all are gonna have to meet us halfway and like actually like rather than than ignoring our protests and telling us that we shouldn't, why don't y'all like use some of those billions of NFL dollars and like actually do something toward helping to end some of this racist stuff that's going on in the country? Y'all have the money, y'all have the power to make changes, instead of just saying, you Negroes don't kneel, just get out there and play and entertain us. Help us, like help us, help what we're doing, help our cause, and again though, I know that Colin Kaepernick was genuine, or I truly feel like he was genuine in what he was doing. I do question every single man who knelt in this particular season, because I do feel like most of them were kneeling in reaction to Trump calling them sons of bitches, rather than the injustices that are going on with black people or with minorities and poor people in this country. So, but even with my questioning what they were kneeling for, it's still America and they still have a right to protest. So it bothers me. This new policy, it bothers me. But we'll talk about it more on Sunday. I'm going to go on and end this stream. Yeah, I agree, Hambricks. Most of those MFs do not care. I 100% agree. I'm going to end the stream. We'll talk about this more on Sunday. I'm going to talk about transracial people on Sunday because honestly, I have time to look into it because I haven't seen anything catch my attention this week that was important enough for me to talk about just yet. Have you all seen any news stories that y'all just want me to cover in the live stream on Sunday? If so, let me know. I'll let this stream run for, let's see, I'll let it get to 32:30. We're at 31:50 right now, so we got about 40 seconds. And yeah, so if there's something that y'all want me to talk about, then let me know because I haven't seen anything really worth talking about. Catch you later. The 30-year-old suing his parents. Oh, the one who had to leave his parents' home? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, it was so nice having you. Thank you, Colorado Martini and Rachel and Tammy and Plants Time and Slick and Trenchcoat and Sammy and Wolverine. Everybody who came in, I really appreciate y'all for coming in to my live stream every time y'all do. Gorgeous JC, duh. What? Yes, Gorgeous JC. Well, okay, since Hambricks asked about it, we'll talk about it in the live stream on Sunday. And thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I owe y'all another video for today, so this was my lazy live stream. I was supposed to do 3 yesterday. I only did 2 videos. Thank you so much, Tammy. And, but, yeah. So today I have to do 2 so that I can keep up with my 1 a day for May. I have gotten behind so many times, but anyway, I don't know where that came from. I'll be working on it. Maybe my dogs will film another video with me. I love you too, Colorado Martini. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, I hope you can catch us too, just as Hamburgers, because I always like seeing your comments. Okay. Rocco, you want to say bye? Come here. You want to say bye to everybody? Come here. I'm out here with the dogs. Come on. Come here. Ew. He sneezed on me. Come here. Look. Ouch. Thank you. I don't want no kisses. Say bye, everybody. I might make another video today. He's so slobbery. We gotta clean your face. Ew. Stinky boy. Okay, get down. Get down. Okay, y'all. Maybe I'll make a video. Poochie, poochie. Sammy got you poochie, poochie. Okay, so we'll probably make another video with the critters. I'll see how they're acting a little bit later. But I owe y'all another video. I have notes on the other video I need to do, so maybe I need to go in and make a voiceover. Another colorism video. But anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in. And I will see y'all on the next live stream for sure. But I'll be combing in your channels and everything else. Thank you so much. I'm going to count down from 10 and I'll watch to be sure there are no more comments coming in. 10, 9, 8. See you, Lady B. I didn't know you were still in here. Thank you for coming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, bye, Sammy. Let's see. Wait, I can back, but see ya. I can back, but see ya. I don't know what that means. There's got to be a typo in there somewhere. Rocco, you want to say bye to Sammy? It's another Sammy. Come here. It's a Sammy in the phone. Oh, okay. You came back to check in, but bye. Come here. Say bye to Sammy. Come here. Can you hop up? Rocco, you're being. Come on. Come on. Just your front paws. Look. Stop. No, don't bite. He always likes to bite me. Look, say, bye, Sammy. I'll see you later. I'll make another video today. I saw that you did something with your dog, Sammy. I'm going to have to check it out. I'm going to make some, I made some videos with my puppies yesterday, so I'm going to see if I can make another video with them today. And anyway, I'll count down again, and I'll see y'all soon. I'll be checking out your channels too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, see you, Slick. Thank you for coming in. Love y'all. Go Dallas, right? Even if I'm not watching the NFL this season. Bye, y'all.